Hi everyone, this is Rosa Kelly. Today we're gonna do the final walkthrough of my cozy evening mini album. So let's take a look. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to share with you the complete walkthrough of my cozy evening mini album. As you know, I did this project as a tutorial for JS Hobbies and Crafts. I'm gonna have the link to the store on the description box below, as well as all the supplies that I use. I got a lot of questions as if I use one paper collection or two, and I actually think that you can get away with one if you use complementary cardstock, as I did. So basically I use one paper pack and one extra sheet. Okay, so first let me show you the cover. As you can see here, look how beautiful this little gold sticks look, and you can also find these at the store. I just love the texture, and the adds to the page. It makes everything look very rustic, and because it is gold, it also has this little shine, so it looks very shabby chic as well. The flowers that I'm using are 49 in Market. Those are from my stash, and the leaves all come with the flowers. So basically that's all I use. I distress the paper around, as you can see, just basically going around the edge with my scissors, and then here I just add some chipboard in between the layers of the paper and a little deer to give it a little volume. Same thing with the flowers and this little birdie on the top. I think the paper collection is absolutely gorgeous. It is so shabby chic. It's just very, very beautiful. For the spine, I left this plain with this beautiful design paper. I also went ahead and distressed the edges, and same thing on the back. Now the album measures 6 3/4 by 8 1/2, and it has 3 signatures and a folio on the back as well. The spine measures, I think, 3 1/2, but you will get all of that on the tutorials. The tutorials will also be linked on the description box below. Okay, so now let's take a look at the inside of the album. I always enjoy decorating the albums. I do the tutorials and then I take my time and just go page by page, adding little things here and there. So that's why I always like doing the final walkthrough. So on the first inside cover here, again, with the paper so beautiful, you don't really need much. I just basically distressed around and create areas for photos, and this is why I say by saving paper instead of using the whole paper on the whole page. I just use my little pieces of scraps and then complement it with, this is some cream color cardstock, and this is basically where you will put your pictures. And then here is the next page there. On this area, you can either collage smaller pieces or just add one large picture in the back there. And then we go on to the first page. Again, another one of these beautiful designs. So hard to find a favorite page because I love this one, I love this one, and I just love all of them. Basically love the doors, love the one with the deers. It's just, every page is so incredible. Okay, so for this page here, this one opens up to the side. Let me open it like this. And again, I just use my complementary cardstock paper, use some of my scrap pieces, and on the inside cover of the paper you have all these different elements that you can fancy cut around. So I put the doggy here with some flowers and the bird here with some flowers as well. And I love the fact that these are flat enough so you can still close the page with no problem. Now for this album, I did not use any magnets whatsoever, so I wanted to give that a try, and I love how this turned out. So then when we open this page here, we have this 3D pop-up element. Is if I flip the book over here, you could see how this page comes at you. And again, with some scrap pieces of paper that I distress, I just got 4 little photo mats. You can put 4 by 3 pictures in here. And then we have another one of these cut apart elements from the inside cover of the paper collection. Now each one of the pages does have an insert. They are pocket pages, and I went ahead and decorated this with the paper again and these beautiful vintage looking laces. You can find everything at the store on the description box below. So everything that I use came from the store, except for the flowers. These I had on my stash, but I highly believe these were sent to me on a previous design team package as well. Okay, so then we're gonna move on to the next two pages. Over here I used some of the flowers that I had left over. I only used one pack of those flowers. And again, with this beautiful, just the beautiful elements from the collection that they collage, it just makes everything look so shabby chic. This is a different little lace. I use 3 different types of these laces or trims. And so you have the scallop, you have this little one that looks like flowers, and this one over here that kind of looks like a fishnet. So beautiful, and they're all the same colors. So then when we open these up, I did another 3D page, and so we can put a picture on the back. You can put a smaller image here if you don't want to cover the paper. Over here I added another one of these doggies that I cut around and then left this open so we can slide the picture behind it. And then I just put a little piece of my scraps here, so when you close it, it all coordinates with the next page, but I'm actually only using this little bit. So again, that's a great way to save your paper. Now when we open this one down, we also have the same features we have here with the 3D pop-up page, and I did this on a previous tutorial, and I call these my floating pages, because basically you have another page on top of this page that is just sitting there floating. You can add a picture here, and also you can do journaling if you like, because on this cardstock it's light enough that you can journal and then add a little picture. So not everything can be for pictures. And then on the back here you can add another picture, and I figure you can also use this area as a little tax pad pocket type of thing. So I'm gonna open these two so I can get this back that belong to this next page here. So again, no magnets on this page, but just the weight of the page itself keeps everything close. On this other page, I created like a pocket and a belly band in here. And then this belly band, it's also like a little trifold little book like this. And if you close this, for example, if the page is flipping this way and you have the right one, the right side on top, your page won't open without using the magnet. As if you were to close it like this, your page will open, so you would need a magnet. So just little things to keep in mind like that if you want to save on magnets, if you want to try something different. Okay, so now let's go into the belly band pocket. Now this is a belly band, so you can actually hold larger photo mats that could go all the way down, as you can see. But for me, I just put these smaller little cut aparts from the collection, and I love the fact that they're double-sided, and in the back you can add a little picture or a little journal, because it comes with this beautiful little frame, so they're all like that. So the paper is just so pretty. Love this one with the yarn, because that is, to me, that's very cozy. I do love to crochet, and sometimes I lay in the couch with the girls watching a movie and I'm just using my crochet. I'm such an old lady. But anyway, so here I have one of my scrap pieces of the cardstock to create this photo mat. Again, I just put this little scrap piece because that is all you're gonna see, and also because you don't want to make this too bulky, because you are gonna add pictures and you are gonna put it into these pockets. So by reducing the amount of bulk, you can even add 2 photo mats into this pocket as well. And I kind of want to come back and add one of these flowers here, so I have to check in my stash if I have any more. I think that will look really cute if I have a flower there as well. And so yeah, so that is this page. Now for this insert, I use this beautiful door paper and some more of this pretty lace, and the back is just plain empty. So even by covering all of the inserts, I use the one paper pack and one sheet. So if you were to leave this plain, then you probably just need one paper for the whole project. Okay, so this next page is, again, oh my goodness, I just love this paper. I want to say it's my favorite page, but I think I already said that for the previous pages. So over here we have this little booklet, and I am using the trim to, you know, just tie it around as a closure. And here is that beautiful deer. Again, I distress every little bit of the paper on every page. So then we open these up like that, and these are basically two accordion fold pages. So it opens up like this. So you have 5 areas for pictures on each one of these, 6 if you want to cover that, but I probably won't. And then over here on the center, I made a little pocket with 2 of these little what do you call this, photo mats or journaling areas, cut apart from the collection. So for this pocket, all I did was just glue this little piece of my scraps on the sides and keep these open. So that's what happened there. So now these are gonna close like that, and we are going to tie these as a closure really quick. And there you go. How cute is that, dear? And then we are gonna open this page, and this is another trifold page. Again, saving paper by just using scraps and cardstock. These are also cut apart from the inside cover of the collection. And just how cute is this little square? This is left open to slide the picture behind it. So again, you can do pictures, you can do journals, you can even just do a little bit of collaging. You can do anything you like, and even add more creativity into your album as you are adding your pictures. This next page, I love it. It's so cute. I wanted to find a way to display this little 4x3 cards, and I think this is perfect. Now, I did say in the tutorial that I was gonna add magnets, but I did not want it to wait for magnets to get here, so I just went ahead and covered without the magnet. And honestly, you probably don't even need it. But another option for this, instead of using 4 packs of magnets for 4 flaps, you can add 1 more large photo mat that will have 1 big magnet on the center, and just keep these 4 little pages closed and add a magnet here. That's another option. Or you can do what I did and simply not worry about magnets and just leave it. Plus, since this album is very rustic, I think it really adds to the rustic look of it. Okay, so in here we have 4 areas to put your pictures. These will fit 4x3 pictures, maybe a little bit smaller if you want to see the frame of the cardstock there. Maybe you don't even use the cardstock and just glue your pictures straight into the album. And then here you can add another picture. I'll probably just do a picture on the top so we can still enjoy the beautiful design on the paper. And then for this one, I added this beautiful bird with all these pumpkins and roses, and it's just so delicious to look at this paper. Okay, so for this page here, I added some more of this beautiful fish netting lace or trim, and I just love the paper, again with the distressing. This is kind of a second alternative to the first page layout. It is very similar. For this one, we put the pop-up on the center instead of the whole page by creating, you know, it kind of gives this focal point to the page when you open it. These are again from my scraps, and over here we can do a collage of 2x2s or just a larger 4x3 and just add a little journaling on the bottom. Probably I'll come back and add another one of those cut aparts from the front cover to decorate that. The next page, so this one opens like a booklet compared to the one before that opened like an accordion. And so again, I had this little piece of scraps, and I of course wanted to use it, so I just cut it in half, put it here, and then cover the rest of the paper with my cardstock there. And I just love how that looks. I can't wait to see this album with paper. This will probably be the album where I actually add pictures because I always want to, and then once they sit on the shelf I never come back. But I really want to do pictures on this album because it's all about being cozy, and I love being cozy with my girls. So I probably have a lot of pictures of us just hanging out at home. Okay, so the next page, which is the last one, the inside cover, the back inside cover, I decided to do this little folio. Now again, because I didn't have magnets, I had to get creative with my closures, and this one definitely needed a closure. So what I did is created this double page here, like a little mouth that will hold the top paper, and it kind of creates this natural I say, but you know, closure without magnets. And this is an idea that I actually got from my friend Debbie. She is an amazing crafter as well, so thank you, Debbie, for your wonderful ideas. And over here I added this little flower, again the last flower from the same pack, and I think it's gonna get in squished in there, so I might add some foam tape just to secure the leaves in there. But anyway, again, another one of my favorite papers. Again, I say that for every page, but I absolutely love it. So when we open this one up, on the top I have again the beautiful little doggy. This reminds me of my aunt's dog, Benji. He is so cute, bless his heart. He just passed away last week, so it was kind of emotional finishing up this album because he is on every page basically, and he was about, I think, 15 years old, so I known this dog forever. So over here we have, again, with these accordion folds, and I did, oops, I forgot to add paper there, but I did have scrap pieces that we can add here on the bottom, but I just didn't want to bother. I was honestly getting a little bit antsy to finish the book, and also I figure we can do one large 4x6 and journal on the bottom, or you can do two of these, you know, like 3x3s and or 4x4s, and just add them in the book. So I will probably do that later. I still have my scraps, so I can come back and add more to these papers if I need to. So there are two long accordion folds. You can add 6 pictures on each one of those, more if you crop them. On the center here, I did another accordion fold just because I love maximizing the areas for pictures. These will hold, these are exactly 4x6, so this will hold 4x6 just crop, or maybe a little bit narrower than 4x6, but anyway, so you can add 4x6s and just crop them a little bit, and you have so much room for pictures, as you can see. So let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, and well, maybe 9, 10, and then you have 12, 14, 16, and 17. 17 pictures just here, fairly good size also. And then for the bottom, I just added this paper, which I think is super cute, and you can add a dedication or the time when the pictures were taken in there. So I really hope that you guys enjoy the walkthrough. I hope that you give this project a try, and if you do, don't forget to tag me on Facebook or Instagram. I always love to see your complete projects. I don't get to comment all the time, but I do. Makes me just so happy to see that you guys are actually trying the tutorials and enjoying crafting along with me. Again, the links to the store where you can get the beautiful papers and all the supplies that I use will be on the description box below. I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.